Admitting my star sign was a mistake. Oh, so that's why you are the way you are. You're two fire signs ruled over by water. Pretty sure it's just the ADHD. A fun thing to do whenever someone asks you your sign is to lie about your birthday. It still means listening to them attempt to explain your entire personality badly for a few minutes, but then you can undercut them as soon as it gets too annoying. So for a while, I was doing mailroom account follow-up work for a nonprofit, and on my first day there, one of the ladies, Debbie, asked me when my birthday was. Assuming she was planning office birthday parties, I told her. The next day, she came in with my entire star chart with personality tropes, life advice, predictions for my future, and so on. Now, I don't go in for astrology, but I can tell when someone is making a well-meaning gesture, and I can say thank you and shut up, especially because I told her the wrong birthday. See, my birthday is in the middle of a cluster of a whole bunch of family birthdays, and growing up, I used to have to share my birthday with my older cousins, and while that's not really a big deal, even fun if you're older, it kinda sucks when you're 5 and none of your cousins share your interests. So Mom made a deal with me. We'd celebrate my unbirthday in January, when nobody else in the family has a birthday or anything else, and the real birthday would be my cousin's. I got my own birthday, and they got a second party, and it was fun. As I got older, I just started using my unbirthday for everything except paperwork, because January is boring and bereft of holidays except the one that's really part of Christmas these days. On paperwork, I put my real one, but I've been celebrating my birthday in the wrong month for over 25 years now, and didn't think about it when she asked, and told her my unbirthday. And for a few weeks, everything was fine. But Debbie had a rival. Another woman in the office, Sharon, was also big into astrology and was convinced Debbie was doing it wrong. So when she was going over payroll, she saw my legal birthday, realized Debbie had filled out the chart wrong, and then proceeded to drag Debbie on the company Facebook group and a bunch of astrology groups they were both in. I found out when I came in 3 days later from a long weekend, and Debbie burst into tears and sobbed, "How could you lie to me?" After an extremely garbled recounting by our coworkers, a talk with my manager about, "Hey, yeah, I don't think it's legal for Sharon to take my name and date of birth from payroll and put it all over Facebook," the manager had to talk about, "I know you were all over 50, but this is not what the company Facebook is for." Sharon was removed from the premises, and I finally got to sit down with Debbie. I explained the slip-up and how I sort of have 2 birthdays and think of the January birthday as my real one. Debbie looked up from where she'd been sobbing into her tissue all morning, realization dawning on her less like the illumination of the sun and more like a baby sea turtle headed in the wrong direction because of light pollution. "Oh," she said, "you're Trans-Zodiac. You might have been born as an Aries, but you're really a Capricorn." As someone who's been hit by a minivan and gotten a minor skull fracture from it, I'm pretty sure hearing that sentence gave me more brain damage. "Sure, Debbie. You know, I had no idea where this ride was going to take us, but of all the outcomes I expected, that was not it. What? And I cannot stress this enough, the fuck!" Debbie was a kind woman with room in her heart for all the people of the world and the critical thinking skills of a sea cucumber.